Even before I got into cycling, I loved shoes. I always loved shoes. I'll continue loving shoes. I have 5 pairs on my table here. I got some of my favorite all-time shoes here on the table. I'm gonna go over what I love, what I don't love. We're gonna get the weight going. I'm gonna weigh them. I've tried a lot of pairs of shoes. I've tried almost every major brand. I've had City. I got obviously these ones here, Physique, Bontraggers. They're $600 Canadian dollars. I didn't pay that. I got a deal on them. Whew, that hurts, $600. I'm gonna start with the oldest shoe. I'm gonna start with the Specialized. And I think these shoes are over $500. And as you can see here, this failed. The BOA failed on it. It wouldn't hold its tightness. And if you pulled on the string, it would just let go. They're still in great condition. These are tight fitting. I didn't get the wide model and they were a little tight. I got these insoles that they charge you like $80 for. I have a very, very high instep. They're comfortable, but what I didn't like about them is their toe box is much smaller than, say, you look at the Bonds here. Now, I want to give you a disclaimer about stiffness. They sell stiffness as this thing, like it's the stiffest, it's more stiff, it's stiff. These high-end shoes, they're all the same stiffness, in my opinion. None of these are stiffer than the other until you get into this boot. Yeah, this boot isn't as stiff. And when they would talk about stiffness, it's just, okay, it's stiff. What's stiff? Press down on the pedal. How much are you getting out of it? Like, how stiff do you feel? How clamped in do you feel? And like, say when you compare this boot that's definitely not as stiff, when I stand up, I'm feeling a bit of flex. So I guess stiffness is the right word for it. These 4 shoes, the City, all the Physique, all these other ones that I've ridden with have the same stiffness. What it really comes down to with these shoes, in my opinion, do you like the way it looks? And do you like the way it fits? I mean, the way it fits is the most important part. Absolutely the most important part is the way it fits. And that's what I'm going to share with you guys today, is the way these different shoes fit, because they do fit differently. Starting with the S-Works, these are really cool shoes. When I bought them 2 years ago when they first came out, I absolutely love them. But they do fit tight through the overfoot, the top of the foot. These guys, like, I have a very, very high instep, and I couldn't, opening this up all the way, I couldn't get my foot in the shoe without undoing that and opening up and sliding my foot in. The pair that I bought after those were these Shimanos. And these are actually excellent shoes. I really love them. They fit me great. I find they're a little tight through here, and they're a little soft through here. You get a lot of play out of this material here. But I like the blue. I like the way they fit. Great shoe. Then I bought these, and I think these Bont Vapor S are my favorite pair to date. I absolutely love these shoes. Because I have such a high instep, they were a little tight here, but they opened up. They do have this heat treating thing where you put them in the oven, and then you put your foot in and they molt your feet. That never worked for me. I do think they all break in. You wear them, they molt your foot a little bit. They do have a huge toe box. You're getting way more room in the front of the shoe. You can see here as you compare them. And I really like that. Stiff, yeah, like I said, they're just as stiff as all the other shoes. These are probably my go-to workhorse shoes, especially because they're black. These guys, extremely comfortable. They're similar to the Shimano, where there's a little bit more ply in the upper. But these are great shoes too. I love these. These 3 are the most comfortable. I would say these are the most comfortable than these, but I absolutely love these Bonds. I like the way they fit. They make me feel real connected to the bike. These, I bought them a couple years ago. They are amazing for winter. If you do a lot of winter riding and your feet get cold, you can't go wrong with these. They absolutely keep your feet toasty warm. It's not even comparable to the shoes, but you're not going to get the performance out of these shoes. You're just not going to. They don't fit the same way a cycling shoe does. They're heavy. If you're doing winter training and you're not absolutely, wanting to crush KOMs and you're just cruising, then definitely go with these guys. All right, let's get them on the scale and let's see how we're weighing out here. This guy's missing a cleat. We'll fix that. I have some extra cleats here. I got the hardware, so we're gonna put that on the scale. 1, 2, 3. We got that. I'm just gonna put them in the shoe to make it easier. All right, we're gonna weigh this guy first, all with the cleats. Let's do it in grams. All right. What do we got there? Not bad. What do you think the Bont's gonna be? 277. That's competitive. Come on. That's like right down to the gram. What is that again? We got 277. These shoes weigh identical. Down to the gram. Come on. That's crazy. All right. This one's feeling a little heavier. Yeah, 295. Interesting. What do you think about the Shimano? What do you think about this guy? How much? You got a guess? I think it's heavier. Yeah, not by much. Not by much. Can you imagine these 3 shoes are off? What's that? Make sure we're teared. Yeah. 277. 286. What do you think this big guy's weighing? What do you think? What do you think? Not bad though, not bad. It's what you like, what fits you. I tried the City Shot, couldn't wear them, didn't like them. I have a high instep. If you have a high instep, a shoe like this would be great for you, or the Shimano. But my favorites out of all these, I'm gonna have to go with the Bonds. There's something I love about these shoes. And then second would be the Bontraggers. Love those 2 guys. The problem with these shoes, and I've tried them on in the store, but then you get out on the bike and they feel completely different. What I would say is do as much research as you can. Videos like this are great because they show you, there's people that have worn them and they tell you what they're like. High arch, you're gonna have to wear these in. That was the only problem that I had with these guys. These are a tight fit for sure. The S-Works and the Shimano and the Bontraggers are definitely more forgiving in terms of fit, but they don't grab your foot as well as some of these other shoes. All right, guys, hope you found some value. Wanted to give you my opinion on these shoes. I try to go past all this marketing nonsense and really look at what's important to me on the shoe, and that's what I would recommend for you. All of these guys are selling the same nonsense. What looks cool? What style do you like? And I keep saying it, what fits you is the most important thing. If you're out on a 3-4 hour ride and your feet start to hurt, that sucks. And unfortunately, comfort's the most important thing, or fortunately. That's it, guys. Hope you found some value in this video today. Love doing these videos for you guys, and I will catch you on the next video.